This week, Grandma went to the Harry Potter spin-off film, Fantastic Beasts and the Crimes of Grindelwald.
Yes.
She's a big Harry Potter fan. She just loves those. She's read all the books.
I did.
She knows them all.
I did.
What will she think of this film? I wonder. Let's find out.
He needs to control his temper.
I think that might have been the best moment of my life.
Well, hello everyone. Hope you can see us in the darkness there. We're back again. Went to another movie. Grandma's here. I'm here.
Yes, I am.
We hope that you like our reviews. Give them a like or a thumbs up like this, right, Grandma?
That's
Thumbs
right.
up, right? And we hope you subscribe to our channel, and so you can get all of our videos.
All of
them? Yes. And we also hope you give a comment to them.
Yes.
We're interested in what you think of what
Comment.
we have to say, and maybe what movies you think we should go to.
Right.
This week we went to Fantastic Beasts: The Crimes of Grindelwald, which again is up there with those long titles of the year. We're going to see who's going to win it. It's going to be one of these long titles, but this is a bit hard to describe, but it is the sequel to the Fantastic Beasts film of a few years ago, and it's also sort of in the wizarding world of all the Harry Potter films. These films are set way before the Harry Potter films. This one in 1927, in fact. Stars Eddie Redmayne as Newt Scamander, which is one of the best names of any character anywhere, I have to say. I really like that name. And the film is very complicated, so I'm not going to get into it too much. I'm going to try to boil it down to basically there's Newt, who's a good wizard, and there's Johnny Depp, who's a bad wizard. They're both trying to find this young man who apparently has some sort of key to how, the fate of the world and all this sort of stuff. Because basically Johnny Depp wants the wizards to take over the world, and for all of us humans, or muggles as they're called in the Harry Potter films,
And no mag. That was something different. No magic.
and to not
magic people.
rule the world, basically. And so they're after this guy, and they're in Paris, and they're going around. There's lots of magical stuff going on. What do you think, Grandma?
I think exactly what you said. It's very complicated. And part of the time, I think, for someone who's not up on, if you just walked into this movie, Fantastic Beasts, would be figuring out who the good guys are and who the bad guys are.
Well, Johnny Depp is Grindelwald, by the way. And so it's his crimes as they're
of
talking
Grindelwald.
about.
Well,
He's the bad guy.
if you keep the title in mind when you're in there, I guess that would be helpful. But if you just come into the movie, and I'm not even sure about the children that were there. Did they grasp what was happening here?
You mean in the theater?
In the theater, right? Yeah, because it was attractive in a younger crowd.
Well, what did you think of it? Don't worry about them. What did you think?
I thought it was gripping. I thought it was. I mean, you had to pay attention to what was going on, and of course, Eddie Redmayne, who plays Newt, you knew he was the good guy, and you were cheering for him the whole time, and he got into some situations that were pretty scary. As usual with these films, the special effects were fabulous. The beasts of Grindelwald. I mean, you're going to have all kinds of magic stuff going on. Everyone whipped out their wand from time to time,
Right.
and did some magic with it. If it was Newt and his compatriots, we were for them. So I enjoyed it. I thought it was one of the most imaginative films we've seen, which I guess since it's about magic,
It would
isn't
be,
surprising. Yes. What did you think?
I didn't like it, no.
You didn't like it?
No, I didn't like it. Let me start off by saying, again, it has, as you say, fabulous special effects. It looks great. The cinematography, the production design, the costumes, all of that just look fabulous. It's really a beautiful film to look at. All the actors are really great.
Even Johnny Depp, although we're not cheering for him.
Well, Johnny Depp is good, and again, Eddie Redmayne is good. All of the other actors are all good. The problem is this film is just way too complicated. I could tell early. I mean, and it's not even if you are up on all of the Harry Potter stuff, it's just too complicated. Okay, I could tell early on. You were thinking, who are these people?
Yes.
Why are we here?
Who's the good guys?
Where are we?
Yeah.
Why should we care about them?
Yes.
What are they doing? Again, very early on, you could tell that, and it was like that all the way through the movie to the very end. You just didn't really know what was going on. Now, again, you knew the grand sort of big picture of it, again, that they were looking for this young man, and you knew who the good guys were, and you knew who the bad guys were. But all of the specifics of why this was important and why were they were doing this and this little thing there and whatever, you really didn't know. And part of it, I don't know if you really should compare it to the Harry Potter films that much, but the thing about the Harry Potter films is that they were pretty much confined to Hogwarts, the Hogwarts area, more or less.
Right.
And you had a certain number of characters that you cared about, and you knew what their situations were, you knew what they were trying to accomplish. In this one, there were just way too many people, and you really didn't know them that well. I hardly remember the first Fantastic Beasts film. I don't know about you, but I don't really remember that well. And if they were trying to even bring anything from that film into this film and have us sort of remember it that well, I remember sort of the characters. I remember the Muggle guy from New York and his girl, witch girlfriend and all that sort of stuff. But the other than that, it was just you really didn't see any continuity, I don't think, really between the two films that much, or at least if there was, you didn't understand it. So again, I would not recommend this movie to anybody other than, again, just that it looks really good. Again, I wouldn't recommend it to Harry Potter fans, and I wouldn't recommend it to non-Harry Potter fans, because again, unless you just want to sit and look at how pretty it is, you're going to be confused as to what in the world is going on. And I just wouldn't recommend it.
Even Harry Potter fans, if you're really up on Harry Potter, this whole thing was very hard to follow, very mysterious.
But you liked it.
Yes, I did.
You got into the trying to figure it out and all that.
I was hanging in there, and I think you pointed out that the actors were really, really good.
Really good actors.
And
they have Jude Law as the young Dumbledore, and he's good.
He was, when he turned to look at you and look right out at there, I felt reassured. Okay,
Well, we'll see, because again, they spent a lot of the film again setting it up really for the next film.
Right.
So there's going to be
it's going to happen. It's going to happen, because when the credits came up, knew. Okay. Well, what happens next?
So how many thumbs are you giving it, Grandma?
thumbs should I give this film?
Well,
If you are up on all your Harry Potter
how much
stuff,
would you give it, Grandma? Don't go
well-
dividing it up into different categories, okay? How much would you give it?
Well, this is a one thumb movie.
Okay, there you go.
This is a one thumb movie. It's not two thumbs, and it's certainly not, at the top of the list. But
Let's say, don't start giving extra thumbs to the Harry Potter fans, This
no, I'm just saying, if you're a Harry Potter fan, you're going to want to go see it,
Well,
Whether I recommend it or whether Brian recommends it or not, you're gonna want to go see it.
yeah, good luck with that.